Cordova, creator of the Leicester equaliser. El Khanous, how much room does he have here? El Khanous going for goal, and he finds it as well. What a turnaround here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
4 minutes, Leicester have soaked up so much pressure. Fatawi jinking feet to get beyond his man, and the header from Jamie Vardy makes it 2.
Wood should score. Woodward's Knockout. Yes! Anthony Knockout has done it.
Tielemans lining one up. What a goal! What a brilliant goal by Yuri Tielemans. And the Leicester City fans go absolutely potty.
Ball in behind Damian Vardy. It's 11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy. Hold the back page. Hold the front page. A Leicester player has smashed the record.
Hello and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. It's Sunday evening. It's time for another match. It's Leicester City versus Manchester United for the fourth time this season. I don't know. I can't remember. Fifth. For the fifth time this season.
It's been too long, eh?
Season's
been too long.
Yeah, mate. It's mental. I think the season should just end now, to be honest with you. But as always, we are here for the entire match and an instant match reaction as well after the game. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Make sure to let us know that you are here in the comment section. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Neil, what's going on, mate? How you doing today?
I'm all good. Getting into it. I mean, we can go through some of the formations, etc. How we're feeling. Again, I think without sounding too pessimistic, I've kind of resided to. I know what our schedule. Our fate is, especially after Wolves has won. You probably covered that already, so that's putting another level down. But we'll see. At least Ruder's stuck to a little bit of a principle where he's changed it and he's continuing to play that way, which we can get into see here on the right hand side. But yeah, let's see about this game because I'm just hoping it's not completely boring because I think the last game in the EFL Cup was pretty dross, to be honest.
It was both sides were awful, and obviously they won it through a dodgy offside call. I mean, if anybody, I think there's some people in the chat here who I did see over on the United stand. Manny was on the United stand having a chat with them. They're kind of in the mud with us a little bit. You know, they're not having the best of times. We keep saying on this channel, especially, that this is the worst Man United team in decades and decades. Let's get Luke in as well. Here he is, all the way from Australia. But I want to start off as the team is there on the right hand side of your screen. Neil, you first, mate. What is your instant reaction to that lineup?
For me, it was kind of, if it's not, well, I would say if it's not broke, don't fix it, but it was pretty broken to begin with. They've changed it up slightly, so obviously it's the same, pretty much. I think it's every single person is the same person that plays. Players that I would say that need to do it was a good performance overall. Players that I think need to kind of sharpen up. I want to see what Daka can do because, again, I don't think he did enough in the last game. Thomas obviously had a good game. So yeah, I think for me, Daka's one of the key people. Let's see what he can do because I'm not sure exactly what he's gonna bring to the team. Which again, Buonanotte was a lot better when he came on.
Yeah, Luke's having internet issues at the moment, so don't worry, he'll be back. Let us know in the comment section in the live chat what you're thinking of the team. Let's see who's here. Daniel O'Connor, good evening, gents. Mark, evening to you, mate. Felix, hello. Blue Fox forever. Rye says Ricky P injured again. Just rip his contract. I mean, Neil, we saw a little cameo from Ricardo Pereira against Chelsea. He looked good. He looked energetic when he came on. And now he's missing the following game. I mean, we thought we had a new Ricardo last season where he just seemed to stay fit through large parts of the season, but it looks like the cursed Ricardo is now back.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it's not that big a deal, but let's see. Again, you mentioned last season was okay, we're getting the player back. Then he got injured. So, okay, no worries. We'll wait till he comes back and then gives a little bit more optimism, just like Hermansen did. But yeah, I think hopefully it's a minor one and hopefully he can go back into the team, as you mentioned, because when he came on, he was decent. However, again, let's see, because it's not it's not looking good. And we know the history of, again, 2 ACLs and the amount of injuries he's had since then. I just hope it's not a long-term one, even if not for his Leicester career, just for his own sake, because what a player he was and destined to be. And it's just fallen more than arguably as much as Leicester City.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming he's injured, Brian. I don't know why. I think he would have been on the bench if not. I mean, Rude has surprised us before, so who knows? Maybe he's just been left out. But I'm assuming he's injured. Wasn't he? Yeah, so that's what I've seen as well, Neil. That apparently he was meant to be named on the bench. So maybe in the warm up he's picked up a tweak or something like that, and they've had to change it last minute. That's a concern as well. The second goal United scored today will be the 1,000th we've conceded in Premier League in 679 games. Nice stat there. Well done, Rye.
I don't know how people find out these stats, man. It's incredible, but I'm just like, how do you find these out?
Yeah, it's crazy. Vestergaard's second time in a row not in the squad might actually have fallen out. I mean, he falls out with everyone. He falls out with bloody everyone. Maybe he just thinks he's better than he is, Neil. And when he does get dropped, he doesn't like it and kicks. I don't know what it could be.
I'm surprised he's still married at this rate. Do you know what I mean? The amount of people he's fallen out with. So yeah, maybe he's still taking his dog for a walk. We don't know. But yeah, I'm glad that Rude has stuck to his principles. You know, when Brendan Rodgers said these, remember after we lost 4-1 to Forest in the cup, and for me that's when I turned on him. But he goes, these players aren't good enough. This player, and he threw so many under the bus. And then within the second game, he brought them all back in again. And for me, that was like, well, what was the point in doing that? You didn't prove a message. So let's see if he continues to stay out. But I don't think it is an injury, because last time he did say after the game, and he was very blunt with it, no, because of it was a choice that Vestergaard was left out of the squad.
Yeah, let's get Luke in. Hopefully he's all good, mate. Thanks for joining. I saw you put in the chat, but what time is it, Luke?
Set my alarm for 2:30 in the morning on a Monday. Fucking hell, bro. So yeah, I sound like. Can you hear me all right? Thank you.
Yeah.
Please.
It's all good,
I'm
man.
gonna uppercut my internet. Yeah, boys. So yeah, unchanged starting 11. What do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts, man? This is like, I'm kind of happy. We had an improvement, but there's still a lot of changes I would make, but I'm no coach or manager.
Well, I understand why he's gone unchanged, because I thought the performance against Chelsea was better. And maybe defensively, you could say, I mean, we only conceded 1. That's a fucking start. But like, we're playing 5 at the back when we're not able to score goals. That's not going to help. We barely had a sniff at goal. I just see this. I don't know about you, Luke. I see this as a game that's probably just going to be 0-0, 1-0, maybe for large parts of the game. It's just going to teeter away. We're not going to really have much of a sniff at goal again. Luke.
That's pretty much that's where we're at, man. Like, we're scraping the barrel. We're celebrating not shipping 4 goals, and we're celebrating if we're going to score a goal or not. And it doesn't look like we're going to score one anytime soon, probably before the end of the season. It's pretty painful, to be honest with you. And of course, United finally decided to start playing decently. The 2 games before they play us, it's really rough. But can you hear me all right?
Yeah, got you, mate. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so look, to be honest with you, like, I'm glad I'm in favour with you as well. I want to continue this back 5. I thought we looked a lot better, but I just would 100% swap Warrior for Thomas. I think Thomas is garbage and should never be allowed the Premier League again. I'm sorry. I know he's a Leicester City product, but I understand why he's kept the back 5. I just would make a few swaps. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, there's a comment here which says, "What's the lineup for the beer? The beer today is a San Miguel in a San Miguel glass. Very nice today." Where was this comment? Here we go. So with 10 games to go and the trapdoor wide open, Rude just said to Sky that we need time regarding our attacking approach. I mean, maybe he's talking about next season. I don't fucking know at this point, to be honest with you.
I was thinking the same thing, Locke.
Yeah, Skip not on the bench again. Money well spent. Yeah, he can't even get on the bench. Even when Ricardo Pereira misses out, he can't get on the bench. Skip can't. And hopefully we'll win the corners challenge. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so Neil, back to you, mate. Daka, Vardy, 2 strikers up top again. Obviously, as we just said a second ago, absolutely useless versus Chelsea. Do you expect that to be the same tonight? I mean, I thought we looked worse with 2 strikers on the pitch. It was just like we had no strikers on the pitch.
Yeah, for me, he obviously doesn't fancy Buonanotte, but I think for me, Buonanotte would be that person because you've got to play as a second striker, kind of cut in, but also he just looks so cumbersome and like I remember when you maybe it's an odd reference, but if anybody first start playing FIFA Street and when you the original one and you get the goal for the first time and you take the touch and you just go around like that, it's so slow and clunky. It reminds me of that. And then when he's finally turned, it looks like the opposition are already back in position, going, "Cool, we've dealt with this." So he almost needs to get the ball and go, right, that's not my skill. Let me hit it back to, I don't know, an Ndidi and just get Ndidi to lob it over the top and Jamie Vardy because I think the hold-up play and the physicality he's good at, but the turning, he's not turns exactly like Vestergaard, but you could see what he's going to do before he's doing it. And these professional footballers are so clued on that, right, exactly. We know what we're going to do here. So for me, he's got to use his physicality more than his actual skill because I don't think his skill is running and then just blasting the ball. I don't think he's got much in his locker apart from them 2 things.
Luke, the midfield, mate. I mean, when Rude first came in, it was quite clear. I think his number 1 choice was Samari and Ndidi, as we see today again. Samari of recent, mate, has been just the Samari of old. He's been absolutely pathetic. I think we all agree with that. Are you surprised maybe that he's stuck with him, or do you think he's better than the alternative, which is Harry Wanks?
No, to be honest with you, I think he's morphed back into a French donkey. I don't think he should be allowed the 11 either. I was in favour of him and I thought he had a good spell, but no, he's had about 4 or 5 garbage games now. In my opinion, I want to know what's gone on with Ricardo Pereira. I thought maybe he could play 45 to 60 minutes and then sub him off. Obviously, you want to be careful with him before the international break, get those extra few weeks rest into his legs and break. But to be honest with you, I think it should be Harry Winks and Ricardo Pereira in your double pivot, or Ndidi and Ricardo Pereira, to be honest with you, mate. And I also think that I don't think that Daka and Vardy is ever going to work as a combination striker up front. They just won't. They're too similar. They don't link up well. Vardy can't link the ball up well. And should Vardy drop deep and then, Daka goes for one of his fast runs, what's he going to do with it with that first touch? It's going to be garbage. I sound really negative, guys. I'm sorry. I'm glad for what it's worth we're stuck with the same formation. I just don't understand why he's putting Daka with Vardy. I just don't think it works.
Yeah, Neil, I mean, talking of strikers, Odsonne Edouard, nowhere to be seen. I think people were speculating he was injured, but he was in training the other day. Somebody found in the footage. I get why I suppose he's not playing in a way because, I mean, he'd only played a handful of minutes, really, and he wasn't very good. And we all know now it was just a panic signing by Steve Cooper. But if you're not scoring any goals, surely that's the time where you maybe give a striker from the fringes of the squad a go, at least on the bench, to see if he can come off and make an impact.
I hear you, but I don't think Edouard's that guy. When you were saying that, Locke, even you didn't believe that. I saw you smoking. No. I can't even believe I'm saying this. But if I'd rather give somebody from the academy a go, genuinely would rather give an academy player a go than Edouard. I don't have anything against it. At the end of the day, you got to collect your paycheck. We're the suckers that paid for him. But no, I don't see him. And he was again Steve Cooper. How many Steve Cooper signings are actually featuring? None, I think, in this formation. Of all of those. None of these players were signed by Steve Cooper.
Sorry, it's on my screen, isn't it? There it is. None of them, mate. El Canoes. That's the only one.
El Canoes, you're right. So at the same time, I would say, that's what I was saying at the moment. So that for me, I don't think El Canoes was a Steve Cooper signing as such. I don't think it was one that he would have gone out and scouted and he said yes because he's a creative player and in number 10. So we'll see. Yeah,
100%. If you're missing a nil, blame Anil. He's the one who had to go do a business trip in the season. No, I'm joking. It's all love. Hopefully he will be back next Sunday. Good morning, Foxes. So you'll see him then. I mean, looking at the rest of the team there, lads. No Buonanotte still. No Mavididi. We did Good Morning Foxes this morning, and Tom was saying about how Bilal, Buonanotte, and Mavididi on paper probably are the three weapons, he called them. I think they're weapons in a different way, but the three weapons to cause damage for Leicester. And two of them aren't here. I mean, Luke, what do you make to that? Still no Mavididi, still no Buonanotte from Ruud van Nistelrooy. He clearly just doesn't fancy them.
Clearly not. Buonanotte, I can actually understand. I was really, really upset, to be honest with you, the first couple of weeks where he wasn't getting played. I was like, man, what are you fucking doing, man? He 100% has been our weapon at the start of the season under Cooper, one of our few shining lights. But to be honest with you, every time he's come on, he's just not, he's head over the ball, playing himself into trouble, playing for himself and not the team. I think he's a gem. I just don't think he's the right fit for our team, to be honest with you. And I think that he will go on to have a good career, but he's not been great. Mavididi, in my opinion, our only winger that can take on his fullback with pace, can be innovative, but he's been unfortunately quite, just he hesitates. I don't know what it is. He needs to be confident. He needs a goal, and I think he'll come good again, but he doesn't rate him. There's a few players. Ricardo Pereira, why is he not starting? He's not on the bench. That's giving me anxiety. Is he injured again? Please talk to me. Someone needs to tell me what's going on. He should be at least starting or coming off the bench, to be honest with you. I can understand why he's not starting if he's just managing minutes, but if he's not on the bench, what's that about? Woyo, why has Thomas been picked in front of him? Look, to be honest with you, I'm all in favour of this. The only thing I would swap is Thomas for Woyo. I would have Ricardo Pereira as your right backer and your double pivot, and yeah, I would agree with Neil before as well. I would start playing youth as well up front. Fuck it. What have we got to lose at this point? We're basically relegated.
Sorry, that's my mic muted. Hi, lads. Hope you're all well. Ready for another loss, but let's hope we can score a goal today. Ray says, it's a 0 in the USA. He didn't hit me up for a pint. He's on the plane as we speak, mate. He's on the plane. He's going to San Francisco, unfortunately for him. I'm joking. I don't know. It might be a nice place. It doesn't look it. Right. Score predictions in the chat, please. Let's get Neil and Luke's score predictions so we can let them go and watch the game. I'll come to you first, Luke, mate. What are you saying?
I'm going to stick to my preview prediction. I'm going to go for the 2-2 with heavily blue-tinted glasses.
Okay. That will be interesting. What are you saying, Neil, mate?
I think we lose 2-0. I know that me and Luke will swap plays on this one, but I'd love to see us get at least a point, but I can't see it. I wish, again, we just, as long as we're seeing a performance in a kind of right direction, because it's been so bad for so long. And yes, the Chelsea was a little bit of a boost. Something similar to that, and anything less than a 2-0, I consider kind of a win, to be honest.
Yeah, that's depressing, man. That's really depressing. Losing 2-0 is a win for us. That's how bad it is at the moment. That's how bad it is. Right. If Leicester shocked the world this evening, it's because Anil isn't here. Yeah, he'll be banned from the channel. Right, Luke. Right, Neil. Thank you, mate. Thank you, guys. We'll see you at halftime. Cheers very much. Thanks to you both. Big shout out to them lads. Where the game is moments away. So we're gonna get that up on screen in any second now. The clock on the scoreboard and stuff like that. So don't worry, that will be here as always. Let's switch to that and let's switch to, where are we? We are, there we go. Okay. I'm going to bring the score predictions up in just a second, so keep getting them firing in below. Here we go. Let's get them up. So we've got 3-0 to United. Mr. Fatawi says 2-0 to United. I'm guessing 2-1. Klebo says. Mark says 2-1. Caleb says 2-1. Planet Earth says 2-1. Mr. Fatawi says 9-0. Fucking hell. 4-0. 2-0 United, says Tony. If we win, I will kiss Donald Trump. San Francisco is a beautiful city that has gone to shit. That's what I meant, yeah. And Peter Taylor, hopefully not the Peter Taylor, otherwise you'll be getting blocked. No, I'm joking. He says, unfortunately, it's going to be a 2-0 to Man United. That would be a big, big shame. Okay, we're moments away. As I see an advert for Hungry Jack's, which, is that just Burger King? What is Hungry Jack's? Is that? Oh, that's the Australian Burger King. Of course it is. Okay, we are underway in this game at the King Power Stadium. Ignore the score at the top of the screen, of course. It's 0-0, not 1-0 to Leicester. Can you imagine if we had scored that quickly? Sorry to cock tease some of you. 2-0, says Maxi. It's just Burger King. There we go. Yep. 2-2. Taste shit. Burger King. Hungry Jack's, yeah. Let's take those headphones off. Ball over the top here. Wout Faes looks to deal with it. James Justin can't keep it in. It's going to be a throw into Leicester to Man United. Okay. Remember, as always, tonight we will have. What will we have? We will have the halftime chat, of course. We will have the second half, of course, just like this. The instant reaction that you'll be redirected to. It will be me hosting this time, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Not a Nils magic analysis. Ball into the box of Manchester United. Someone takes it or lash at it there, but it goes out for a Leicester City goal kick. I think that was Rasmus Højlund. We'll be doing all the match ratings as well, of course. So stay around for all the match ratings. We'll be doing that as usual for the starting 11. That's for sure. I'm just happy with the goal, assuming I don't keel over from the shock. Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't do that, man. We need you in the comment section. You're here nearly every week, mate. So we don't want that to happen. What the hell is Hamza? What the hell is Will Alves and Hamza doing better after we loan them out? Yeah, well, what do you expect them to do in this team, I would say, to be honest with you? That's probably why they're doing better. Fast score and one overhead goal. I would... If Wout Faes scores an overhead kick, I will gift 100 subs. So everybody who's watching will get a membership. Ball into the box from James Justin, headed away from Manchester United. A goal and the stadium would erupt. I think, yeah, if we score the first, for sure. The odds are never zero. Well, there you go. 100 subs, 100 free memberships to the Blue Tinted Glasses community if Wout Faes scores an overhead kick. But for Leicester, not an own goal. Because the own goal overhead kick is that's the odds are much slimmer for that. So I'm talking about a goal for Leicester, not against, all right? One goal and we sub out Vardy for second keeper, yeah. Here come Manchester United. Wilfred Ndidi wins the ball high up the pitch. Victor Christensen tries to win the second ball and can't. Man United back with it now. Matthias de Ligt. Newcastle won the Carabao Cup, by the way, people. I'm sure you saw it. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit subscribe. Don't forget to do that good stuff. I tell you every week. So thank you to those that do. Very much appreciated. I'm so tired, by the way, because I got up for the fucking Australian Grand Prix. Let me know if you watched that. Let me know if you watched the Grand Prix this morning. Ooh, tries to find Ndidi. Ndidi's got it. Ndidi's got it about 30 yards out here. He plays in Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy shoots. Saved by Onana there. Saved by Onana. Out for a Leicester City goal. Leicester City corner, should I say. Matt says, chanting Jamie Vardy, your wife is a grass. We all know what happens next. There's another chance for Vardy, by the way. To the people that keep telling me Jamie Vardy is not getting the service, it is bullshit. He's getting the service. Corner for Leicester. Gives it away. We give it away. Vardy gets riled up. Keep going, United. Man United are in possession of the ball here at the back, though, trying to build up. Liverpool are falling apart again. I'm so glad there is a lineup change. Well, there's not. There isn't, is there? It's unchanged. Unchanged from Chelsea. Let Vardy cut. Yeah, I know I'm not slagging him off. I'm just saying, when people suggest a change maybe up front, people say, well, Vardy's not being fed. I think he is being fed. He's missed a lot of chances this year, since Christmas. He has been missing a lot of chances, which is a shame. It's not his fault that we rely on him every week. That's the club's fault. £100 million Leicester City have spent to try and replace him, and we've not been able to do it. 440 people watching over YouTube and X. Please, if you're watching on X, do me one favor tonight. Go over to YouTube and join the live chat there. It is much more engaging, much more interactive in the chat. And, of course, if Wout Faes scores an overhead kick today for Leicester, then you could get a free subscription to the channel. I'm giving away 100. Manchester United win the ball here. Is that Mason? Who is that? Is that Garnacho? It's Højlund. Yeah, it's Garnacho. Garnacho back to Bruno Fernandes here. Ball switched. Diego Dalot. James Justin deals with it. He tries to. He lives dangerously here, playing it to Wout Faes into the box. Leicester give it away. Patson Daka's down, holding his leg. He looks a little bit hurt there. Christian Eriksen is going to deliver one to the back post, off the head of somebody, off the head of Højlund. Is that a block? Is that a corner? Is it a goal kick? Patson Daka really hurt. He's holding his knee, I think. Or his arm. One of the two. Yeah, he just got absolutely clattered there by Ugarte. Onana versus Daka, and it's not even February. Yeah. Why the African Messi, aka Patson Daka, is there? Fucking hell. He's the African summer. African bloody. Who's a terrible striker? I don't know. He's the African Daka. He's just Daka. He's just Daka. He's back up on his feet. They're ready to go. He's ready to go. He's all right. Daka's fouled again there by the youngster, Heaven. Yes, I didn't make that up. His name's actually Heaven. He is playing left-sided centre-back for Manchester United today, number 26. Seven minutes gone on the clock. It's going to be a free kick for Leicester deep in the Man United half. People say he has pace. I don't see all. He does. He walks like a T-Rex. You know what the funniest thing? Us winning right before the international break, like 22-23. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Ball pumped into the box. Cleared this time by Heaven. Oh, blocked by James Justin there. Accidental block out for a Man United throw-in. Daka adds to the energy. He does add to the energy. Of course he does. I think his press is much better. Our team press is much better when Patson Daka plays. But in front of goal, I mean... Yeah. He's fucking useless. Connor Cody absolutely clatters Rasmus Højlund there. We definitely don't want Rudkin, my man. Let's keep the tempo up because we usually stop after we concede 100%. Rudkin out chance as well going on. Justin looks so bad. I mean, he doesn't look any worse than he normally is. He's been quite good recently. Well, I say quite good compared to the rest. Simon, we spoke about this on the. We spoke about this on Good Morning Foxes this morning, mate. Graham, the world-renowned Graham Brock, who has this absolutely incredible talent of just pissing people off, and I respect it. Yeah, to a certain degree. It's so easy for him. He was on with us and we discussed it, man. We said, is it actually better for us now at this point going down and rebuilding? Because what happens if we stay up by 1 point somehow? What's this squad going to look like next September or August when the Premier League starts again? We'd be fucking terrible. But yeah, we'll be playing Wickham instead. We won't be playing Manchester United next season. Unless we get them in the cup. We're coming straight back up. Well, at least they can just recycle the fucking straight back up Leicester gear that they made last season, or just print down on it instead of up. Straight back down, Leicester City. Ball tried to play through the middle there by Leicester, but it's won by Ugarte. Vardy hat-trick, final match day to save us from relegation. I mean, we've got to get within fucking touching distance first, mate. I'm not sure how that happens. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how we get within touching distance. I think that's the problem, to be honest. We will also play Birmingham Wrexham. That's true. Ball forward here. Numbers forward for Manchester United. Christian Eriksen, he's going to go out to Delo. Justin will close him down. Does well there, James Justin. Back to Eriksen. Ugarte. He's going to take a shot. He's going to take a long shot, I think. He does. And it's not quite good enough. Eriksen not best pleased with him now, I think. Away match in the dog shit Sheffield Wednesday Stadium. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what the big problem is next season. I'm going to have to do at least 46 watch-alongs. Do you know how horrible that sounds? Especially if we're not winning every week. 46 championship watch-alongs next season on blue-tinted glasses. Holy shit, man. Well, I won't be here for one of them. I'll be in Turkey, but you know what I'm saying. On the channel, there will be 46 watch-alongs. Oh, my God. And that's excluding the cups. That's excluding the cups. Carabao Cup, FA Cup. I'll tell you exactly who. You'll be here, and I know it. You will be here, common boy from Bangladesh. Matt's going to be there. I don't know if I can manage 52. Wow. 52. Jesus Christ. We've done about 30, haven't we, already this season because of the cups. Wilfred Ndidi tries to win the ball in midfield. He can't. Wout Faze gets an interception on it instead, though. Hey! El Canoes is hacked down there in the middle of the park. The referee says, nah, not happening. Here comes Alejandro Garnacho on the right-hand side. Luke Thomas trying to get a foot in to steal the ball, but he can't. Bruno Fernandes with it now. Yeah, man, that's it. I'm brain dead for doing it as well, so don't worry. You're not the only brain dead one here. Ball to the back post. Dealt with. Paul says, if we are winning games next season, everything will feel better. At least 5 drinking cups. I will not. I will not do it anymore because after last week, it's making me want to throw up now just thinking about it. That was disgusting, man. That was horrible. It was horrible. How do you even watch the championship games live from Australia? It'll be on Optus. Everything's on Optus Sport, isn't it? I don't know. I'll ask Luke. But the annoyance of what could happen if we go up, yeah. If we are winning the games next season, everything will feel better. Of course. Yeah, can you imagine? He's fed up of being put through that. Wilfred Ndidi trying to play out there. He can't. United win it back. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes here. Christian Eriksen. He finds Diego Dalot on the left-hand side. That's a terrible ball. That's so fucking deep. Mazraoui on the other side picks it up. Yeah. How the hell are you able to stay like that? That's scary as fuck. What do you mean? What's scary? Locks, do you think we'll really lose to this awful Man United side for the 4th time in a single season? Yes, 100%. Without a question. Oh, you mean like this? Like a robot. Ball over the top to Garnacho, dealt with by Luke Thomas this time. Headers out. Do you remember the Roy Keane video? What a baby. That sounds more mank. I can't do accents. You know what I'm saying, though. Yeah, I really do think we're going to lose it, to be honest. Bring on Ricardo. Ricardo is not even on the bench, my friend. He's not on the bench. Oh, Bogdan, man. I've forgotten again, bro. I've forgotten again, man. I'm on the Spanish. Sorry, man. I completely forgot the Taiski. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I keep forgetting. 40% possession for Leicester, 60 to Man United as it stands. At least we've got an international break. We don't play till April the 2nd. Is there any chance, guys, that Ruud van Nistelrooy loses his job over this international break? What do we think? Yeah, well, Ethan, they weren't on United Stand. United Stand were on with them on their channel, if that makes sense. United Stand were on their channel. So, they might have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't on thingy. I might have been wrong. So, yeah. 0-0 still. I mean, in the first 15 minutes, it is 0-0. Hermanson with it now at the back. I don't see a point, but who knows with this club? If he was to lose his job, it has to be someone who's going to bring them back up again, surely. Amount of managers we've had to get rid of. Don't need more financial loss. Might as well stick with him as we're going to get relegated anyways. Yeah. On next match. Yeah, I need to remember. Let me make a note of it now on my calendar. Let me do that now. I'll set a note for the. I'll set a note for the game before or the day before the game to buy some Taiski. Man United attack here. Diego Dalot. Wout Faes wins it this time. Patson Daka. Very deep here. Cabas. Yes, there will be an instant match reaction. It won't be so much analysis, but we'll be doing what always happens after the game. We'll be sat down with Neil and Luke. We'll be talking about the game. We'll be bringing up your match ratings. Everybody who's watching, you can. We'll send the link a bit later on in this chat, and you can do the votes and vote for your match ratings. And we'll go through all of that. We'll go through all the stats, all of that type of stuff, and talk about that. The match analysis will potentially come on Tuesday. I think Doc's going to give it a go, but we'll wait and see. A goal is coming, says Planet Earth. I think you're probably right. Game should finish by about 9, shouldn't it? Yes, I think so. It should be 9. Yes, it should be about 9. So then we'll do instant reaction for half an hour after that. So stay tuned for that. Ethan says, by the way, love Tom. Great addition to the channel. We will treat him better here, 100%. Tom is a great guy, man. Tom's a great guy, knows his stuff. He's a big plus to any channel that has him. Garnacho, edge of the box, shoots! Saved by Mad Hermanson. It was from a corner. It ricocheted back to the edge of the box. Garnacho lashes his foot at it. It seemed to, I don't know if it deflected. I don't think it did. It just somehow made its way through a fucking crowd of players and Hermanson saves it. We always drop deep against the big six and still lose 1 or 2-0. That's true. Yeah. Starting a new job tomorrow. Need to get an early night. Matt, good luck in your new job, mate. Hope it goes well. Hope you have a good day, mate. Just forget about the football. Put it to one side because it'll fucking do your head in. This channel has been the highlight of a dreadful, dreadful season. Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you so much. Very kind words there, Cabas, mate, as always. Very kind. 114 watching and only 44 likes. Pathetic. You are pathetic if you're watching on YouTube. 114 of you. 44 likes only. Shocking. Ndidi, Luke Thomas plays it back. By the way, is Imran doing a fan vlog? You know what? I don't actually know, Ethan, mate. I don't know. Imran's been... he's not gone to... normally, he's home and away. He's there. But with Ramadan and then also, I think probably a couple of months ago now, his dad passed away, sadly. So it's been a bit of hit and miss. But he did say he's going to be, I think after Ramadan, he's going to be going to all the games again. So stay tuned for that. How many days has it been since we last scored? It feels a long time. I mean, we've done how many beers? What did I say last week, guys? What did I say last week? How many beers had we drank on stream since we last scored a goal at home? I can't remember. Was it 30? Ramadan Mubarak. Yeah, 100%. We're not going to score like that. Yeah. Yeah, man, for sure. Health and family comes first. Was it 32? I think it's about 32, so 33. 33 beers since we last scored a goal. Embarrassing. Maybe when we score a goal, I go on the soft drink on stream until we next score a goal. And then I can go back on the beers. I don't know. Yeah, it was 30 odd. Ball in to the box from a free kick. Indeed, he tries to get his head on it. Is that going to fall to Cody at the back post? No. Offside. Who doesn't have like, then loves how fast and Yannick play? Yeah, if you don't like, you like fast. If only they could put them away like you can. Yeah, that's true. Hello to you, Mark. Hope you're doing well. Moxie, the channel is the highlight of my day whenever we play. Thank you, Mars. That's really kind. Really kind. Cheers. Thanks to all of you in the chat, because as always, you're showing incredible support. Because you guys always say, oh, I don't know how you do the watch along every week. I don't know how you fucking sit there at home and watch me do the watch along. I wouldn't. I'll tell you right now, if I was you, Daniel, especially you, Daniel, you're not even. Maybe you enjoy Leicester struggling because you know that you're safe. Christian Eriksen here, ball to the back post. Bruno Fernandes shoots off Thomas's head, I think. They've still got it in a dangerous area here, Mazraoui. Garnacho. Ugarte. Mazraoui on the right. Delivers the ball. Ooh, dealt with by Justin that time, I think. Makes it more enjoyable knowing others think the same, yeah. No, as I was saying, I don't know how you guys sit at home and watch a watch-along when you know what's going to come. Maybe you take enjoyment in me being miserable. I hear Chris M is a free agent. Chris M? Who's Chris M? Christian Eriksen, off the post. What a strike that was by Manchester United. It was I don't even know if it was a set piece routine or what. It was a short corner played back to Eriksen. He absolutely smacks it off the crossbar. It was bending in. What a shot that was. Oh, Chris MD. Yeah, of course I know Chris MD, man. Yeah, you know what? He's a really good footballer. Yeah, I know Chris MD, man. I've grown up watching him. What a guy. Great footballer. Great amateur footballer. The best YouTube footballer. Age is just a number. Fucking Vardy, look and learn. You know about Christian Eriksen. What are your nail against Man U in the 22 minutes? What we are your 0-0 against Man U in the 20. Yeah. Yeah, he's class. He is. He's good. Good clearance, Matt says. Daniel says, I don't enjoy it like that. I just find you guys entertaining, so tune in when you can. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, as always. Appreciate it. The Sidemen charity match has had more goals than we have had in ages. It has. They're worse than us at defending, and that says a lot. Did you see I Show Speed? Get absolutely speared the fuck out of in the WWE Royal Rumble? That was incredible. Hey, Locks and chat. How's the game been so far? Same old, to be honest, mate. Yeah, same old. Locks, closet Man U fan, though. I Show Speed is doing everything now. He is, mate. He's like a super celebrity these days, man. Getting his fingers in all those pies. All those pies. Yeah, I can. That's believable. This is enjoyable to watch as opposed to watching it myself on my own. This is more entertaining. Cheers, Simon, mate. Cheers, Simon. We can talk about whatever you want. Who's got an idea for topics? Because at the moment, this match is meh. Ball over the top. Patson Daka. Patson Daka's running through. Oh, it's, you know what? The youngster Heaven does well. For a second there, it looks like Patson Daka was going to do him and get through one-on-one. But he managed to save himself last second there. Heaven did. Patson Daka with a good chance to run through on goal there. It's a shame he couldn't. Heaven, very good defending in the end. Fabrizio Romano reporting Aisho Speed to Leicester's new striker. Aisho Speed is doing American football, real football, basketball, wrestling, gaming via phone. What the hell is this guy? He's like I don't know what to call him, but he's everywhere. He's everywhere. Although he probably owes his career to Cristiano Ronaldo, doesn't he? Bilal El Khanous looking for a little ball chip over the top. He can't though, but he does win it back off Man United, and we'll start an attack here. James Justin. Wilfred Ndidi into the penalty area, puts it across. Patson Daka, what are you doing, man? What did he just try and do? He's tried... I don't even know what did Patson Daka try there? He tried to do a fucking... like a spin on the spot or something, man. What did he even try and what did he try and do? I don't get it. He just did a 360. Like he was playing old school Call of Duty 360 no scope. Well, I don't know what he was trying, man. I really don't get what he was trying. What a donut. Connor Cody's very high up the pitch trying to win the ball back. You need to get back, son, or you're going to be caught. You're going to be caught off your out of position there. And they found us out of position. Rasmus Højlund scores! Leicester City, what did I say? Connor Cody, high up the pitch, trying to win the ball back. He fucked it up. He's out of position. Suddenly United are 3-on-2. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy for Man United. They burst through, and Rasmus Højlund puts Manchester United 1-0 up away at the King Power Stadium. He's onside. He was onside. What was the finish like? Very good finish as well. Very good finish. Seagrave to blame. Højlund as well. Yep. Not scored in so long. Same old shit. I wish I don't care. Unfortunately, I still do. Under 30 minutes. Yeah, that's all it took. Floodgates will open now. I tend to agree, Matt. I tend to agree. Is Daka a human being? I don't know what he is. Daka is terrible. What was that? He tried a 360 no scope. He actually tried a 360 no scope. Lox Mourinho, hello to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Of course, it is a guy who hasn't scored for 5 months or so. Harder than ever, for fuck's sake. That's what we're all feeling. And now we sit back. And watch us get cooked. We're going to get torn out. We're going to get torn wide open. Legs spread akimbo. Penetrated left, right, and center from nearly every angle. Sorry for being so graphic there, by the way. No need for that, really, was there? Charity FC, super fast. Game over. This guy hasn't scored in 14 games. Game over. Relegated, finished. Yeah, worst Man United team in decades. Can't beat them. Daka with the assist. African blood. Same crap. It's shocking. I don't know what to say. When are we bringing Daka on? Yeah. You're not as emotionally invested as you used to be, Lox. I reckon the Wolves game killed the season for you. Yeah, it was probably the Wolves game. And it was, I'll tell you when it was. It was deadline day, mate. It was deadline day. When I sat here on a live stream for 4 hours, and watched us do absolutely fuck all about the situation. We did fuck all about the situation we were in. That is when I officially said, we're done. We're done. Didn't even try. Didn't even try and stay up. Didn't even try to stay up. No transfers other than Koulibaly. How many games has he started? 1. And he came off at half time in that game. I don't know what you want to say. I don't know what you want to say. Some people tell me not to moan. I mean, I don't know what world you're living in, to be honest. Daka's tried a McGeady fucking Megs or whatever they call it. Get Daka, Cody, Justin off. Get Facundo Colin where you want. Crazy not to buy players. Might as well have took a points deduction this season and got better players in 100%. Shame the start of the season was going okay. There's no formation, no system to make this team any better. This shows it's not on Rude. He's actually tried. It's the players. Fucking shite again, said Robert. There's over 1,300 of you watching now, by the way, over YouTube and Twitter. If you're watching on Twitter, come over to YouTube. Where is Ricardo? Apparently he was going to be on the bench and he must have picked up a knock or something in the warm-up. I don't know. The shittest state I have ever seen the whole club in. Worst striker, scores against Leicester. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. Charity FC. Lawyers be like, that's how you pay our scandals. It's like a car crash in slow motion, but the driver acts like nothing happened. Oh, you play Minecraft? I play Minecraft sometimes. I'm not a nerd, I promise. I do play it sometimes, though. Top is responsible for all this shit. Bilal El Khanous has been booked for a challenge on Mazraoui. We've got 15 minutes left of the first half, people. Time for RVN to go 3 points from 42. Yeah, that's fucking horrible, isn't it? The only trophy we are winning is the championship. I think we'll be lucky to win that next season, to be honest with you, mate. Samare. Luke Thomas. 1-2. Victor Christiansen now. He has to go backwards. Is he a footballer? Like, is Victor Christiansen a footballer, guys? I want to know. How did he make it to this level? That's a foul on Ndidi. Surely, referee, it is. Ugarte. I keep going to get angry, and then I need to remind myself, no, I've already accepted fate. So I don't need to get angry because I've already accepted it, right? A ball through the middle by Cody. 1-2 between Ndidi and Samara. It's gone out wide to James Justin. He's going to find Ndidi making an overlap here on the right-hand side. He tries to put a ball in. It's going to be blocked out for a Leicester City corner. I mean, this is what happens when the players that haven't been getting your results keep playing. Why is Connor Cody playing for us? He run halfway up the pitch for their goal. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Did I watch the FA Cup? No, I did watch the Carabao Cup, though, if that's what you mean. I think Christensen used to be good. We broke him. That's likely. Ball over the top here for United. Leicester cut out. It's okay, though. Cody's there to pick up the pieces. Connor Cody, 1-2 with Ndidi. Back out now to Bilal El Khanous on the right-hand side. Justin nowhere to be seen. He's going to have to rely on Ndidi. He does. James Justin now is up with him. Ndidi just turns and lashes one towards the box, and it's blocked. Don't know what he was trying there. Foul throw. Foul fucking throw. Are you taking the piss? Was that a foul throw? Oh my God. Oh my God. We don't even know how to take throw-ins. We don't even know how to throw a football. Am I right? Tell me if I'm right. Was it a foul throw? Or was it just... Oh my fucking God. Please tell me it weren't a foul throw. Please don't tell me it was a foul throw. Please, nobody in the chat. And don't tell me who it was either. That means tell me. I think it was Ndidi, right? Was that Ndidi with a foul throw? Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. It was Ndidi, man. I mean, fucking hell. Leicester fans have unfurled a banner reading "From Dogs of War to Doggy Daycare." They are not happy with the leadership at the top of the club, with much of the anger aimed at Director of Football John Rudkin. Obviously referencing the old tifo that we had in the Champions League days. Ricardo Pereira is out with a muscle injury, confirmed. Leicester look to get forward now. Bilal El Kanoush, Victor Christensen on the left-hand side for Leicester City. Plenty of players forward here. Ball to the back post, and Ndidi headers it wide. Or is it headed wide? It was good play there, good build-up. Here's Bilal. Bilal out wide on the left to Victor Christensen, puts it in. Ndidi's got so much time. Oh, my God. There was a touch on Ugarte, apparently. Thomas to take the corner. It beats the first man incredibly. Are you a footballer? Victor Christiansen, man. You are fucking shit. I can't, man. Victor Chris... Oh, fuck me, man. Victor Christiansen was on the edge of the area. The ball fell to him. He just sticks his fucking foot out like you don't know. Where's the ball? Where is it? And it fucking... And then he's got a second chance to win a header, and he gives that away. Oh, my God. Ricardo is a waste of time. No good player, but a liability now. Yep. Ndidi probably could have beat Ugarte to the ball if he threw his head at it. Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this completely. I will send it to an L. Christensen cannot even do a simple header. I also agree with that. VK, touch of a baby elephant. El Canoose with it now. Oh my fucking God. End it. Just end the game. End the game. End the game. End the game. Please. Whatever, man. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't even got the energy. Yeah, man, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And now indeed he completely takes out Heaven. How come the camera is always on the Man United coach? They love him. Here's a set piece for Christian Eriksen, delivered into the box. Shot from Fernandes over the bar. And Didi is doing well. Are you mad? Really? Do you think? I mean, I'm open to hearing what everyone thinks. I think he's been a standout stinker. Losing 4 times in a season to the crappiest United team in years. Ruud van Nistelrooy, are you a manager? Asks world scientist. Ruud will think this is a solid. Well, yeah. Whether he thinks it or not, he'll definitely say it. How shit must you be? You're only winning 1-0. I think that's how we're all feeling right now. And thought Cooper was bad. Yeah. Ndidi is the only one that is trying to do something. Do you think Ndidi will stick around? Now, he's got a relegation release clause, allegedly, is what I hear. Very cheap as well, like £7 million or something like that. Rude is honking. How this guy still has a job is unbelievable. Get the guy gone. Would have stayed up with Cooper. I mean, we wouldn't have. We wouldn't have. They're both terrible managers. Cooper is probably... Here's Daka. Daka shoots! Oh my God. Patson Daka. You are fucking useless. Oh my God. You are useless, my friend. You are useless. I swear, man. Please, somebody get this guy on the next flight back to Zambia. Or Salzburg. I don't mind which one. One of the two. One of the two, please. Fuck me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was it handball? Was it handball? Let's have a look at this. Daka's... Is it going to VAR? I mean, his hand's gone flying. No handball. VAR said, Luke Thomas goes long. It should have been handball. I think it's a fair question to ask. Daka is trash. Daka isn't a footballer, mate. He may as well be in the stands. Honestly, call me crazy, but can we sign Maguire? Once a cheat, always a cheat. Other end of the pitch, and that's a handball. I do agree with you. Daka should have been a ballerina. I mean, that's what he tried earlier on, 20 minutes ago. He did a fucking 360 turn on the spot. Commentators said it was quickly dismissed. That's not a surprise. The club is a joke. One I can actually laugh at now. Yeah. Man, if there are no changes, we are done. I tend to agree. Hello to you, mate. And that's half time. That is half time in this game. We're going to get Luke on. We're going to get Neil on to discuss that. First half, any second now. I mean, I don't know what to say. As shit as always, I would say. As shit as always. Let's get the boys straight in. Here's Luke and here is Neil. Luke, mate, I mean, I'll start with you. What did you make to that half? Because if you don't start with Daka or Ndidi, mate, I thought they were both stinkers.
Daka is a fucking Zambian lemon, bro. Why do we keep persisting of him? Stop playing. He's so shit. His first touch, everything that he does aggravates my whole fucking life. I just said to Neil about 2 minutes ago when he just took that shot from basically the fucking as a goal kick. Who the fuck do you think you are, you smart ass cunt? What the fuck are you doing shooting from there? Excuse my language. If you're a woman watching this, behave. It's part of Aussie dialect, the C word. You're just going to have to get behind it for a few minutes. But what the fuck? Who do you think you are shooting from fucking there, man?
Go on.
Yeah, honestly. Go on. So hang on. Heaven. Might I point out, as a United fan and you're watching this, credit to you, mate. That's a very good bit of business. He had the half of his life. But imagine Daka being 30 million signed. We all thought was going to be this world beater when we were contending for Europe. And we've gone from that to him getting fucking rinsed by like a 12-year-old, as Neil put when we were doing the watch-along. Fucking shit. Daka, you're an idiot. That partnership's never going to work. I pointed it out in the preview. I said it again. Take him off. Get Mavadidi on. Samari, poor for him for that Garnacho goal. On a Hoyland goal. Again, Leicester City making people that are garbage look excellent. Samari came into the game, I will say, at the end of that first half. But before that, he was absolutely shit. Yeah, look at this. Wish kid chance to play. He's so fucking shit, Daka. I hate him. I hate Pates at Daka. He's so garbage. And what about the first... I'm sorry, I'm going on here a bit, Neil. First 5 minutes, he gets taken out by someone, and he lays on the ground for like 25 minutes. A stiff breeze would knock that little bitch over. Fucking Zambian lemon. Sorry, go on, Neil.
Yeah, Neil, Zambian lemon, is that how you describe him too?
It's gone. He's had enough. He's off. No, I think that what I think is funny is that I've tried to back Daka for the longest time. I'm running out of excuses. I don't know what to say regarding him because the shiny orange has given him a lemon. So there could be an orange and a lemon now. What was funny is, when he took the shot and he looked at his face like, what happened? Like he didn't actually know what he had no idea what was going on. So I just think it's hilarious. And what's funny throughout it as well, Man United have given up so many opportunities. They've given away so many sloppy balls. And we have just gone, nah, you have it. We've created absolutely nothing. So it's, for me, I've just been talking with Luke. We've been catching up. We've been talking about other things. Games went in the background and the goal went in. And me and Luke were just like, Luke, I'm going to keep talking and we can catch up with a goal in a couple of minutes time because I'm just enjoying the conversation. And I don't know how you felt, Locks. It would kind of come in, really, wasn't it?
I mean, I've been speaking about beer. I've been speaking about WWE, I Show Speed. I've been speaking about all sorts, mate, because most of that is more entertaining than what I've just seen on there, mate. It's very similar, don't you think, Luke, to the Chelsea game? We just sit back. We're ineffective. We wait for them to score. You talk about, somebody called Daka a Make-A-Wish kid, but we're Charity FC. We genuinely are Charity FC. Hoyland hasn't scored in like 4 fucking months or something. He's got a nice goal there, nice and easy for him. It's pathetic, Luke.
Are we trying hard as we can to not score? Like, are we doing it on purpose? Like, I feel like we're never going to... We're celebrating corners. Neil says to me as we're watching the game, he just goes, did Daka just have a shot on target? And I said, awesome, brother. Let's fucking celebrate our measly XG once again. It just went from 0.0 nothing to like 0.24. fuck's sakes, man. I don't think we're going to score by the end of the season. I can't. Do you know what? Let's just start playing kids. We've got nothing to lose here. All these players, half of them aren't even going to want to be here next season. Neil, you mentioned before you don't want to ruin their confidence, possibly like we did to Thomas earlier in his career. But at this stage, like if you're a fan and you're watching it and you're like, fuck it, we're already relegated mathematically nearly just about enough performance. If we start playing kids and stuff like that and we lose a game, everyone will be like, you know what? Fair enough. They're kids. They're going to grow into hopefully mold them into a player one day. Don't keep playing fucking these bots and NPCs that don't give a shit about this fucking squad, bro. Let's play kids that are going to pay for the shirt and hungry to prove something, and you know what I mean, and move on to the next level of their careers, hopefully. Not this fucking flat stick bullshit. Fuck off, Patsadaki, you idiot.
Neil, what did you make to the midfield too, there, mate? Ndidi and Samare. We spoke about them before the game. Again, I just think they were ineffective. I mean, Ndidi had. I don't know. I mean, Manny, who is Ndidi's fucking lover, he will say, "Oh well," and he got into dangerous areas and things like that. But he missed. He had that chance near the end where he somehow didn't even get it on target. I think there was a block in there somewhere. He took a foul throw in. By the way, we can't even take throw-ins. I mean, what does that say? I mean, what did you make before? Oh, no. I can see some of it in the comments. No, none of that. What did you think to... my head's gone.
Do you want me to take over, mate? Do you want me to take over?
Neil, what did you think to the midfield too there of Samara and Ndidi, mate?
You know what it is? I know you lot... when I said to you, I think when I was coming on halftime, I was like, Samori, I think it was the Ipswich game that we played with them away at their place, and Samori had a really good game, chased the ball, got the ball, and ran back. I think he's just a massive confidence player, and he's got no confidence at the moment. I think that's obvious to see because he can't create anything, can't finish anything. He plays okay, but the problem is we don't need okay at the moment. And that's, unfortunately, I think okay's as good as he's going to get with that level of confidence. And Diddy's kind of the same thing. Diddy's going to be levels better than what he is. But at the moment, it just feels like it's like they've got a glass ceiling and they're all just going, this is as good as we can get at this moment in time. It doesn't feel like the team's going to get any better. And it feels like they're playing almost with, again, like a handicap. It's a feel like they're playing golf and they're playing with a handicap for the opposition. And again, I want to say that Man United were terrible. And one thing I want to mention before we go on to it, Heaven has been brilliant for them. He's been sensational. Me and Luke will talk about it. But I'm thinking, surely that's how that's what we bought Golding to come into the team to become. So this kind of player that you'd bring in, you'd give him an opportunity because he's obviously not getting in the Chelsea academy. You bring him into the first team and see how much he can thrive. Can't even get a loan move. So we spaffed 4 to 5 million. And I want to believe the kid is actually decent because Chelsea rates him so highly. But we can't even get a loan move. We've seen the likes of Will Alves doing really well with Cardiff now. And so Golding should have been that player for us and the attack. But what have we got? So for me, it's seeing him thrive and seeing Man United do good business for Heaven. I think he's an incredible player. Makes me go, what are we doing? Because, again, Golding was the guy. They even, for me, I went, are they going to feature him on the first, on Leicester City when they signed? And we featured him. So I thought, cool, he's part of the first team. Has he? He's been featured in pre-season. I don't even think for the EFL Cups and things he's featured. I don't even know he's been on the bench. But again, that's 4 to 5 million gone. I hope he comes good next season because we that's one of the only benefits of if we go down and all the EFL charges come in, we'll have to play the youth.
Yeah, I mean, where's the comment from? Let me find it, Peter. I mean, give us time, Peter. Give us time. We will get to it. I thought the foul throw was a highlight of that first half, showing how bad we are. But let's talk about the goal. I know you mentioned it, guys, but, I saw Connor Cody really high at the pitch, trying to win the ball back, like Wout Faze sometimes does. And then suddenly our back line is out of sorts. And the ball over the top, mate, for Højlund. What is Fast doing, Luke? I mean, it's just a shambles defensively. We spoke about this when we were debating whether we should be playing Okoli or Vestergaard. And, Manny kept saying, well, you can't play Vestergaard. He's too slow because, balls over the top, he gets caught out. But it's all well and good. Fast is a little bit quicker than Vestergaard, but then his brain isn't fucking faster. His brain's slower. So he's you know what I mean? We're just shit.
I'm in two minds about that. Like, I understand. So, like, in that transition of play, yeah, I think FaZe was kind of a little bit of no man's land. It was poor to market, but he was aged away from Samari was closest to Huijin. He did very, very poor to intercept the ball. And then JJ made the run on the left-hand side just to stop any option of him playing like a open goal pass to, I think it was, I forgot who it was on the ball, to be honest with you. But he basically nullified that, which was good. So he got back there in time because he's not been so far up the pitch. But I don't know how much you can really blame Fast. You could blame him. It's easy to blame him. He's a fucking stupid idiot with that haircut. But like I think that was on Samari more for me. That was quite poor from Samari. But look, hey, the defending was woeful in the whole sequence of events, I guess you could say.
You're on
You're
mute,
muted,
mate.
by the way.
Sorry. We've spoken about Daka, lads, but Neil, Jamie Vardy, again, he's just invisible, really, isn't he? I mean, he had a chance. This is what I keep saying. I keep hearing people tell me Vardy's not getting the service. From what I've seen, watching the matches every week, he's not getting loads of service, of course, but he is getting the odd chance here or there. And the Vardy of old would have put them away. I mean, that at the start of the game, the Jamie Vardy of old would have put that away, but he's just not the same player anymore. And it's another chance that's been squandered.
It has. I think the opportunity you mentioned early on, he's trying to take it with the outside of his foot, trying to bend it in. But I can't say too much about it. I think there's bigger problems at the moment with Jamie Vardy. I think the biggest problem with Jamie Vardy at the moment is the wages and how much he's taken up. But I think there are so many problems everywhere, as you're mentioning. Fullbacks, not mentioned, so the centre backs, midfield, it's hard to go through every single player and say you're all terrible, because that's kind of what it is at the moment. There's none of them that really stand out and make me go, oh wow, he's had a good game. Because even people like Thomas, we praised in the last game, he looked a bit invisible. Crosses haven't been great. Christensen gives it a good go, but again, feels like that glass ceiling is there once again. He just hits it and they go, we can't really do any better than that. So I hear it for Vardy, but I think people, I'm just not. I hear the criticism and I understand it. I just think there's bigger problems at the club at the moment.
Yeah, let's start with, sorry, Locks. How much mental anguish, Locks, do you get the fact that we have this fucking absolute Zambian pelican in fucking Patson Dako? Okay. And we had Tom Cannon, who was killing it in the championship and probably going to be a Premier League waving past us on the way down alongside of our mortal enemy Leeds. And we sold him, bought no one except Woyo. And we're using a 38-year-old Vardy who looks well past it, unfortunately. I can't keep defending him. And you've got Patson Daka, who's just a waste of space, just complete waste of money. How much is that
crazy? Did nobody think? I just don't get. Did nobody think at the time? And by the way, yes, I also understand this.
Yeah, I do too.
He's not impressed at Sheffield United, but we know he can score goals in the Championship, and that's the point I think Luke's trying to make. We've seen him score goals for us and for Stoke, at that level. And did nobody think, come the summer, we might need Tom Cannon? I know we could talk about it now, whether it was a decision now, whether he would be good for us now, but just a bit of long-term thinking. Why did nobody think we might need him next season? And we let him go. It's embarrassing. It's honestly embarrassing. There's no long-term thinking from the club. The only explanation is that we are that much in the shit for PSR this year that we needed the cash just to be able to break even, or you know what I mean, just meet the PSR. That's the only explanation. £10 million didn't get spent anywhere else. I read somewhere, maybe they're going to use that money to sack Rude, in the coming weeks. I don't think they're going to sack Rude. I don't think they know what they're going to do. I don't think John Rudkin or Top knows what they're having for breakfast in the morning. I don't know. I don't think they know what time they're getting up in the morning. Like, honestly, I just don't think there's any planning or long-term thinking from them whatsoever anymore. That's the problem. Problem.
Don't worry, they put a generic message out. Top did again. Yes, he is communicating, and it is very. But again, it doesn't. it's communicating, but again, let's be honest, we could have got something better. We could have got something the same from ChatGPT. And yes, we want to communicate. We just want to see the vision. And last time they did this, when we went down, they said, "Oh, everything is fine. Everything's in good hands." And now they're just saying, instead of saying that, they were saying, "Let's just push these last 10 games." And the thing is, there is no, after this season, the scrutiny is going to be on them once again, and they can't hide away from it this time. Enzo papered over a load of cracks. Now, again, it's not just us Leicester fans that are saying it, even though we're like, come on, can we smell the fire? I just hope it doesn't just come into the narrative of, well, the 3 teams last year that went up went down, so the same thing should happen this season. I just don't think it's. I think that might be the lazy narrative. However, we need to make sure that, again, the owners are held responsible, because what has happened and how it's happened to the extent has been poor. Again, as we mentioned, the only player even starting is one player in Bilal. The rest of them, half of them can't make it to the bench, and half of them can't make it to the team. So we've spent 73 million on basically dross that can't even, two players can't even make the bench.
Yeah, well, I'll let you guys go. We'll see you at full time. I don't think there's been any substitutions, by the way. Don't think there's been a single one. So to prove me wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. But we'll see you at the instant match reaction. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Keep getting your comments in. I did see this comment, Boho, mate. Nice one. That's a bit embarrassing. Oh, what happened there? We go. Thumbs up to you, Boho, mate. There we go. Thumbs up to you, mate. Yeah. Terrible. It wasn't the narrative at the start of the season. Forest were getting relegated. That's true. Sometimes I wonder if we lose on purpose. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway, did El Canouse just wake up? I mean, yeah, maybe so. Yay, more passing around the back, 100%. No changes at halftime. Like I said, still the same unchanged side. What does that tell you? Well, probably going to finish the same, isn't it? We're not going to score a goal. I'm sure we'll see Mavididi at some point. I'm sure we'll see the usual substitute appearances. Ball through. Jamie Vardy into the area. Played across the box. Let me talk you through that. Connor Cody wins the ball. There's a little bit of a scuffle there in the middle of the park. Not sure exactly what happened. Ball's played forward by, I think it was Ndidi. Vardy gets into the area. Instead of shooting, he squares it across the Daka. He's probably just in the wrong place at the right time, if that's the thing. And he puts it wide. He puts it wide. The Zambian Lemon strikes again. Locks, when will we score again, or they? Them in the next 20 minutes, probably. Us next season. It wouldn't surprise me, by the way, if we don't score a goal this season. I don't know why we've stopped play, by the way, because the player's off the pitch. I'm 99% sure the rule is that if the player is off the pitch, play can continue. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. The rules of football is if the injured player is off the pitch, you play on. So why are we sat around waiting for them? I don't get it. I do not understand. I don't understand, man. What are we waiting for? Heaven going through hell. Yeah. Toby Colley is coming on. At this point, I don't care if we take a hammer in. I just want to see his score. Never good to see a player injured. He could spark something for us, but could spark. Yeah, I don't think he's that injured, is he? Wasn't anything serious? Was it? Was it serious? Yeah, they've brought the stretcher out and then stopped. It's United, though, so the rules don't apply. All these other Prem teams bringing on youth players, where are ours? Yeah. Love the celebration of the ball rolling in the goal. At this point, I don't care if we take a hammer in. I just want to see a score. Yeah, the stretcher is out, man, and that's unfortunate. Young player, had a really good first half. Did Heaven. He's having his legs strapped up and everything. And Toby Collier is on. There's 2,000 of you watching over both platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button and hit subscribe. Thank you so much. If you're watching on no replay, yeah, I thought the same. It must have been bad. I mean, he sat up. He's not got the gas and air or anything like that, which is a good sign. Yeah, it is a shame. It is a shame. He was really good in the first half. Aiden Heaven, his name is, for anybody that didn't know. And it looks like a serious injury, which is a shame. Being stretchered off, legs strapped up and everything. I didn't see it. I didn't see how serious it was. They didn't show the replay, as you've told me. So yeah. Could be an ACL or something like that. Anyway, we move on. The game has restarted. It looks like there was a coming together with Daka, mate, and he went down and he didn't get back up, unfortunately. We should start playing Facundo instead of Patson Daka. I mean, we'll see what Rude decides to do. Might just be a precaution. They didn't show a replay, so that means it probably looked quite bad. Like how the contact was made, I don't know. Luke Thomas now playing it backwards to Connor Cody. Deary me. Here's Jamie Vardy. Is that a pull on his? Another attack wasted by Leicester. Here's Patson Daka on the right-hand side up against Mazraoui. Ball thumped across the box. No one there. Luke Thomas can win it back, though. Samari. Wout Faze. Wout Faze should go back into Samari. He does. He does a little body feint. Nicely played there by Samari. Finally, something of a bit of encouragement there. Oh, it's bouncing around. It's bouncing around the box. Ball delivered. Vardy. Christiansen. Headed out for a corner by Toby Collier, the Man United youngster. If we score, I'm visiting Zambia. United could be shaky now if the players get their shit together. We're so bad we broke heaven. Only hell awaits. Wow. Well played, Tom Matthews, mate. I'm sick of seeing the Man United. Yeah, all they keep doing is showing him. We ain't scoring. I agree. I don't even care if we win or lose anymore. Just want a goal. I hear what you're saying, Neil, because I think a lot of people have just accepted relegation at this point. So at least give us something to celebrate. Christian Eriksen shoots from miles away. Hermansen collects it pretty simply there. Still no substitutions for Leicester City. The only change for Man United is Toby Collier on for Aidan Heaven, who's obviously gone off with an injury, unfortunately, for him. Connor Cody now looking to build an attack for Leicester. Luke Thomas, I think he just walks it out of play. Did he just walk that out of play? No, he didn't. He kept it in. Samare switches the play on the right-hand side to James Justin. He has to go backwards. All corridors forward are closed. All doors forward are closed. Oh, Leicester give the ball away. What are we doing? Hoyland. Garnacho. Goal. Fucking hell, man. Offside? It looked off. Wout Faze, Samari. Again, man! Fucking Samari, man! He's offside. He's definitely offside. It won't stand, but still, man. Fucking Samari. What is that, you useless fucking donkey? Offside. Well, see, we should celebrate that now. We should fucking not celebrate it, sorry, but that should cheer you up. That should get the players up for it. I said this last week when Hermansen saved Cole Palmer's when Hermansen saved Cole Palmer's penalty. That those moments are the ones that are meant to fucking get the players up a gear. That's what's meant to happen, man. But it won't for us. We're different. Connor Cody. Wout Faze. He's going to ping one. Easily dealt with by Manchester United. Throwing for Leicester. Rude's beard is going grey. It will be completely grey by the time we score our next goal. Yeah. Here's Samari again. Foul. Thank you. Foul. Thank you. This is what I'm saying, Simon, man. Same as the penalty last week. When you save a penalty, it's and I referenced the Champions League round of 16 game last season with Sevilla. Not last season. Like 6 years ago now. Ball into the box, the back post. Onana. When Schmeichel saved that penalty at home against Sevilla, those fucking moments, your players are meant to act like that's a goal, and you lift up a gear. It gives you a fucking boost. I've been let off the hook. But no, we don't get that at Leicester. No fight. Spot on locks, but our players have no... Oh, yeah, that's true. No, I suppose you have to factor that in, don't you? I suppose you have to factor that in. Here come Leicester. Jamie Vardy now. Victor Christian on the left-hand side. Victor Christiansen. Bilal El-Khanous picks it up. Bilal El-Khanous into the box. Looks for Vardy. Looks for Daka. Daka's pulled back. Penalty! Penalty! Oh my... Samare, you donkey. It should be a penalty. No penalty. It's fucking corruption, man. Facundo Buonanotte coming on for Leicester. I thought it was a pen. I thought it was a pen. I thought it was a pen. Daka's pacey, man. He could have got there. He wouldn't have scored because he's fucking shit, but his pace could have got him there, and an arm on his fucking chest is going to pull him down. We are going to VAR. No, play on. Ref says play on. If that was the other way around, it's a goal, man. It's a penalty. The other way around, it's a penalty, and you know it. Garnacho fucking smacks one. Yes, mate. 100%. 150%. Facundo Buonanotte coming on. Wout Faze. James Justin. Back to Wout Faze. The ref's too scared to make a call there because he knows that it will be scrutinised by Michael fucking Owen and Howard Webb on Wednesday night on that bloody show they do where they break down the VAR stuff. But because it was against United, they won't show this. That clip will not be shown. But if they gave the penalty, it would have been shown. It's easier for them not to. You know, when you've got 1,000 Leicester fans kicking off online about a penalty call, you got 1,000 Leicester fans online complaining about a penalty call, or the alternative is 50,000, 100,000 Man United fans online kicking off about a penalty call. I wonder what they're going to do. They're going to fucking favour Man United. Same in the FA Cup when we played them. The offside, there was no VAR, so he had to make a decision there and then. It was easier to rule him onside than offside because it was Old Trafford. 75,000 United fans, the 100,000's online. Yeah, man. Buonanotte and Winks on. Buonanotte and Harry Winks are on. No, mate. I ain't worried about this shit no more, Cabas. The season's done. I just want a goal. If it's a fucking dodgy penalty, give it me. It's useless, man. Daka off for Facundo. Samari off for Winks. If the player just occasionally told each other when they're in space or to turn if there is a pass on, it would be, yeah, man, 100%. Samari keeps doing these body feints and giving it away. He's off the pitch now, so that's all right. Harry Winks is on, though. Make of that what you will. And now Man United are on the transition. Here come Man United. Diego Dalot, dealt with by Facundo. Shit touch, though. Back to United. Bruno Fernandes takes a shot there. It rolls out of play for a Leicester goal kick, I think. No, it was a corner. It wasn't a goal kick. It was a corner. Christian Eriksen to deliver it. They went short. Hermansen collects. Long ball looking for Bilal El Khanous. Nice touch there, first time. Collier is after him. El Khanous running down the left. Collier deals with it quite well, and his decision's gone against us again. Throw in to Man United. I honestly think these players won't be good enough to challenge in the Championship. I think, I tend to disagree with that, but I think this squad, yes, but we won't have this squad. Bilal's leaving, Hermansen's leaving. Indeed, he will leave. Not like we want him anyway, but Victor will leave. Here come Man United down the left-hand side this time. Cut inside. It's going to fall to Højlund, I think, on the rebound. It's dealt with. It's cleared. Only as far as Mazraoui now on the right-hand side. Mazraoui. Garnacho. Dealt with by Thomas. Thomas has been all right again. Thomas has been okay again. Bruno. Shots by Garnacho and fucking 2-0. I mean, what can we say? I'm not even going to get mad. We're just terrible. We are equally the worst team in the league. We are joint top with Southampton as the worst team in the Premier League, potentially the worst in Premier League history. We are horrific. We are horrendous. Ruud van Nistelrooy has now become, on paper, the worst Premier League manager of all time. Leicester City are getting relegated. Leicester City now, the 12th, 13th, 14th home game since we last scored a goal. Is pathetic all round. The manager, the referee, the players. It's pathetic all round. Season over. Done. Done and dusted. Relegated. Relegated. Ruud's getting sacked, man. I'm telling you, Ruud's gone. Ruud van Nistelrooy will not be in charge of Leicester City in the next game. It won't happen. He won't be here. This is Ruud van Nistelrooy's last game. With the records that we've broken tonight, he's gone. He's gone. I'm convinced. Let me bring this up. Most losses to a single team in 6 months. Tick. Most goals conceded to a single team in a season. Tick. Most losses without scoring a goal. Tick. The worst managerial start in Premier League history. Tick. Ticks all round for Ruud van Nistelrooy and Leicester City. He's gone. There's no way he survives this. There's no way he survives this. Records are there to be broken, and Ruud. As soon as Ruud van Nistelrooy came in, we spoke about we spoke about the Ruud van Nistelrooy Jamie Vardy record. Who fucking thought these were the records that were going to get broken? Steve Cooper probably did. I mean, what can we say? They gave him until United to get rid of him. Yeah, probably so. May as well keep RVN now instead of giving him a massive payout. What did I say at half-time? They've probably kept the Tom Cannon money for this, man. That's probably what they've fucking done. They probably kept the 10 million quid from Tom Cannon. They probably kept that. And instead of giving players to Ruud to help him stay up, they probably kept that so they could spend it on him to sack him. We could have 4 managers in one calendar year, by the way. Let that sink in. We could potentially be on a 4th manager in 1 year. 1 year. 4 managers. Indeed, he's getting scrappier. He turns. Facundo Buonanotte. Oh, my fucking God. The amount of times we pass back hurts. I bet Cooper is watching this with a big smile on his face. You know what? I would not blame him. 2 down, and we are still passing around the back. Me, as a Chelsea fan, thought we had manager problems. I bet Cooper, yeah. You'll never take our over 100 conceded in a single season. Blaze, yeah, that's pretty stinky. Ruud will walk, wealthy and happy, sad times. If he's not sacked, in my opinion, get rid of him and top myself. Oh, I'm going to get rid of him. I said when we signed Ruud, it was a massive gamble. Did we laugh at you for saying it was a massive gamble? If we did, then apologies. I don't remember it, but it was like 5 months ago. I think sacking Cooper wasn't the gamble. It was probably a point in Ruud. But I wanted David Moyes originally, but that looked like that was off the cards very, very quickly. That was off the cards very, very quickly. But who knows? Yeah. If anyone's still supporting Ruud, you are delusional. We had hope, but until the border's sorted, nothing will change. Me as a 100%. Cody should have stuck his leg out and blocked that goal. Terrible defending. Would 4 managers be another record? No, I think Watford have already broken that. I never want to hear anyone ever again say Cody should be captain. Shouts, but does not lead by example. Does absolutely nothing. 3 points. 3 points from 42 points available. How bad is that? I mean, I'll be sending round the match ratings form very soon, guys. I'll be sending round the match ratings form very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. And of course, we will have the. Of course, guys, we'll have the instant match reaction as always. It won't be a super long one tonight, but of course, we want to be live so that all of you guys can continue getting your comments and thoughts in after this game. I think it's important that we all chat about this game and go through the match ratings, what you guys as viewers voted for. Bruno Fernandes on the right-hand side now for Manchester United. Toby Collier in the middle of the park. Casemiro, who's now on the pitch. Bruno Fernandes again here. He's going to look to whip one in, I think, towards the back post. It's blocked. Jamie Vardy through on goal. He's got Facundo to his right. Jamie Vardy, Facundo. What the fuck, man? How do you miss that? How do you miss that? How have you missed that, Facundo? Oh my God, what a golden chance for Leicester City to score their first home goal since December. Their first league goal since January. A golden chance, 2-on-1 basically. Vardy squares it to Facundo and it's blocked. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, guys, honestly. I don't know what else I can say. Victor Christiansen. Over 2,500 of you at the moment. That is a joke. That sums up this season, says Minty. If it's any consolation, Locks, we've been here before. Yeah. Smack it in, man. Open goal. Still can't score. Utter shit. How fucking close do you have to be? Indeed, he's just fouled De Ligt. Clown of a ref, yeah. Yellow card for Wilf. Okay, here we are, people. There is the link. Match ratings. It's early, I know, but start getting them in now. I don't think it's going to improve. If you're watching on Twitter and you want to take part in the match ratings, go over to YouTube now. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. Just go to YouTube, either the browser or the app. Type in blue tinted glasses or just type in Leicester fan channel because we're the biggest one now. So we'll be on there. Type it in and you can click this link that is in the chat right here. Click this link and do your match ratings. Here is the link for the match ratings. It's in the YouTube chat. I'm also going to add it now to the description of the instant match reaction as well. De Ligt's fucking in pain, apparently. Match ratings are there. Make sure to get them in. The Titanic has a better chance of staying up right now. Had to leave the game early. Can't be bothered to sit there watching this rubbish again. So slow to do anything. I actually feel sorry for any other fans that have to watch us when we play on TV. It's enough getting up. It's enough to get me watching women's cricket. What's RVN saying tonight? Goodbye, hopefully. You got Casemiro shoots, blocks. Blocked again there. Facundo. Oh, come on, lad. Just get fucking stuck in. Tell you what, at this point, get sent off. Elbow one in the fucking face. Split his eyebrow open or something. I don't know. Do some up, man. Championship, here we come. Straight back down. Leicester City. When Dyche was breaking the wrong kind of records for us at Everton, the players still looks like they were trying. This lot are absent. It's disgraceful. You deserve better. Best decision I made was ditching this crap until next season. Rodkin has offered Rude a 4-year deal. Fucking hell, wouldn't surprise me. Another chance for Leicester to get forward here. going to be dealt with easily, though. Because with all Facundo Buonanotte's attributes, pace is really not one of them. So it's easy for the United defender to get back. Luke Thomas needs to get a foot in here to stop this attack. He does enough, though. Dalot, Collier, Mazraoui. It's everyone including Vardy, Kekia. It's everybody including Vardy. 2 substitutes for Leicester. It looks like Mavadidi's going to come on. What a change that's going to make. People, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in literally 30 seconds. What did I miss? What did I miss? Is that a penalty? Someone goes down. Someone just went down. What have I missed? Oh, nice. Cabas. Thank you, my friend. The best fan channel covering the worst team. There's something to that, isn't there? Something to be said about that. Yeah, the best fan channel covering the worst team. Thank you so much for your kind. I think that's Danish. Coronavirus. Something like that. Danish. You're from Denmark. I think DKK is Denmark. Anyway, regardless, thank you so much. As I say every time somebody donates to the channel, the important thing is that you're just here getting your comments in, because that's what I love the most. But I appreciate massively any support like that, becoming a member, donations, things like that, because it just goes straight back into the channel and it helps us bring better and exciting content. Wait till next season, no matter what league we're in, we've got some new stuff coming. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you to you, Cabas. Very much appreciated. No team should be this bad, says Tony. Mavadidi on the left now. One-on-one against Dalot. He does his little step over. Bless him. Ball delivered off somebody's head. It's dealt with by United, though. Back to Luke Thomas. Not a pen. Another shout for a penalty. I missed it. Xerxes for United. He's got the pace on Wout Face. The pace on Wout Face. Nice tackle there from him. It's going to be a throw-in for United. It all looks very lackluster. Tony Smith, what do you expect, bro? We have top 3 worst squad. Xerxes going mad at Wout Faze for some reason. Wout Faze has got a black eye, by the way. Hopefully someone elbowed him in training. Xerxes fuming for some reason. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. Mavadidi and McAteer on finally. He pulled his shirt. And they got a little bit physical there, Xerxes and Fass. It feels like when you play FIFA and it's too easy, expect the Man United keeper to go on and yeah. We should start naming ourselves Goalless FC. Yep. Wasn't much of a shout. Little step over, bless him. Yeah, mate. Little step over. Won't score again against City. The Geordies, Brighton or Liverpool might be a record never to be broken. Here's Rasmus Højlund now coming off. Fast black eye was someone trying the factory reset. That's true. Maybe it was last week when he got a bang to the head last week, and we did hope it would factory reset him. But I think you're wrong, Mr. Fatau. I think Xerxes should knock out Fas. I would much rather, you guys in the chat, you let me know. I would much rather see Xerxes knock out Wout Fas than Wout Fas knock out Xerxes. I would take some enjoyment from that, really, from Fas being knocked out. Fas would knock that. He probably would knock Xerxes out, to be fair. Big shout out again to Cabas for the super chat, mate. Again, thank you so much for the support. As I said earlier on, every single penny that gets donated to this channel goes straight back into the channel. Trust me on that one. Rude probably uppercutted Fas after offending the turtleneck. Yeah, wouldn't fucking surprise me. Fasten Xerxes again. It's getting a bit entertainment. See, this is the most fun we've had all day. Fas versus Xerxes. This is the best fun we've had all day. Fas versus Xerxes. And Didi overlapping on the right-hand side. Casemiro falls over and is able to defend against him. Don't know what that says about Ndidi. Casey McAteer trying to ping one across the box. Cleared by Delict. Match ratings link. Click it, click it, click it. Without a doubt, this is the worst City team since I started supporting them. I'll tell you what. Do you remember when Harry Kane used to do that? What Fas just did to Xerxes? It's naughty. That was quite naughty. "86 minutes on the clock." Offside for Leicester. Not like you guys care. I know you're all waiting for a Luke, aren't you? You're all waiting for Aussie Luke rant, I think. That's what I think you're all waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. Remember, we've got the instant reaction coming up. If you are new around here, as I say every week, you don't need to wait long because at full time, we're going to go straight over to the instant reaction and you'll be able to have a chat with us all and get your comments in as you have done all stream long. Attack here for Man United. Ball across, blocked by Justin, I think. Not Justin. Is Justin even on the pitch anymore? He's not, is he? McAteer. It was McAteer. What do we do, guys? What do we do? I don't know what we do here. Well, we don't do anything, do we? I want to know in the chat, can anybody please tell me if you still believe Leicester City are going to survive? Please tell me now if you think Leicester City are going to stay up in the Premier League this season. I'm genuinely curious to see if there is anybody. Shot from Bruno Fernandes, edge of the area. 3-0. 3-0. Easy, easy, easy for Manchester United. A 3-0 loss. Whoa. I mean, oh my God, what is going on here? 3-0 loss at home to Manchester United. There is nothing else really for us to say. There is nothing else for us to say. It's just poor, 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 poor all over the pitch. All over the pitch. It is shocking. Let me tell you as well, guys, the match ratings are horrific. The match ratings are horrific today. Seriously bad. Jordan Ayew's on. Thank God. Jordan Ayew's on, people. Jordan Ayew's on. It's useless. Keep getting your comments in, guys. I'm sorry, this performance is simply unacceptable. Surely the end for Ruud. I think it has to be at this point. Does anybody think Ruud should keep his job after this? The argument, of course, is who is there? Who else is there to bring on? That's the argument, but it's a pathetic argument in my opinion. Who can you bring in over Ruud? I don't know who you can bring in, but it's just shit. It's just shit. Anyone but him. No chance. The snail is on. Hold the front page. Hold the front page. Hold the back page. A Leicester player has smashed the fucking record. Ball across. Can we score? No, we can't. We can't score. Mavididi. We're in the mud, guys. We are in the mud big time here. I don't know what to say, man. I've still got to watch another 4 minutes of this. Right, let's have the comments. Get your comments in now about the manager. We're going to do the instant reaction very fucking soon as well, trust me. Do we need a coach at this point? Do we just give it to Andy King? What are you saying at home? Should we just give it to Andy King? At this point, I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. No sense bringing in a firefighter. Start building something with Andy King, someone who we want beyond this season. Wholesale changes to the squad next match. It's over. Play the youth. I agree. Rude stays, in my opinion. Is that by choice? Is that your choice, what you'd actually do? Or is that just what you think will happen? Klebo reckons 100% gone in the morning. Mavididi, a cute little step over again, bless him. Oh, what a little step over that leads to fuck all. Harry Winks, he's going to shoot from range into the keeper's hands. Nice one, Harry. Nice one, Harold. Harold Winks. Harold Wanks, nice one. Ndidi is finished. Hope we sell Ndidi. Controversial take there. Ten attempts from Leicester, 2 on target, 18 attempts from United, 5 on target, 5 attempts on target, 3 goals. What does that say for Mads Hermansson's performance as well? Well, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that in the instant reaction, so don't worry. We'll talk about all of the performances. We're going to go through the starting 11, match ratings, what you've given it. Somehow, by the way, Leicester City have come away from this game with the majority of possession, 53%. How long has Vardy not scored? I honestly don't know at this point. Winks. Vardy one-on-one. Vardy! Fucking hell, man! Bruno Fernandes. Wout Faes needs to deal with that. He does. Mads Hermansson. Oh, now we play nice football. Steffi Mavididi getting forward for Leicester. Jordan Ayew doing some backwards fucking step overs now. Jesus Christ, we're having the full bingo lot today. If he isn't sacked, I'll be heading for the Mads goes for 20 million. This is a fucking joke. This looks like an ending for Ruud. It feels like it. We pay another bloody exorbitant contract when the players please themselves. Guys, unfortunately, Championship is already here and back. What a disaster. Probably the team needs Arabic oil cash-rich investors. How's it going? Terrible. We had a shot on target. Didn't score it. Now we try with 30 seconds left. Going to go for a lot, Man City. Just score something. Don't give them a clean sheet. Yeah. Here's the corner. Somebody's head, please. Another corner for Leicester. Yeah. It's finished in seconds. This will be the last kick of the game, people. This will be the last kick of the game. How many managers... absolute guaranteed he gets sacked. No chance he keeps his job now. It's unrealistic. League One is not too far away. It's such an ordinary Man United team, Peter says. Mads, Bilal and Ndidi are nothing special and are just bang average. Only good player we have. I mean, our team makes them look better than they are, right? Our team makes them look... Samare looks Ndidi look like a fucking... world beater. The same for Bilal and compared to Ayew, and Danny Ward makes it Hermansson look like prime Iker Casillas. You know Thomas, man. History makers, Leicester City. That could be the last time we see Ruud van Nistelrooy at the King Power Stadium. I'm quite confident about that, genuinely. I'm quite confident that that could be the last time we see Ruud van Nistelrooy at Leicester City, genuinely. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Right. Remember, people, we have an instant match reaction to do. Unfortunately for me, unfortunately for Neil, unfortunately for Luke, unfortunately for you, if you join us for it. I would very much appreciate it if you joined us for it. But we have an instant match reaction to do, which we're going to do in just a second. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, you don't need to do anything. Just stay where you are. You'll be redirected live over to the instant reaction in a few seconds. If you're watching on Twitter, you will not be redirected. So you need to go over to YouTube now, please. And you'll go to the instant reaction. We're going to get a rant from Aussie Luke. I am convinced. So let's get ready for that. We're going to talk about all of the players that started the game. We're going to talk about the referee. We're even going to talk about Ruud van Nistelrooy, whether he's going to continue or not. I don't know. We're going to talk about, and I hope you join us for it. The match ratings, which I've asked everybody to do. We're going to do that as well. We're going to bring that up on screen in just a second. So join us for the instant reaction. We're going to be over there in just a couple seconds. Thank you. I'll see you there.